been a minute since I've done some Mashable content. Reason being, I don't want to record for hours on end just to play like 3 games. Also, you know, this way I get to show off replays, which I have done in the past. That's how I got into them. That's how I showed getting into Master for the first time. And now I have full. I have run out of space for replays, and I played a game that was pretty fun. I thought I played pretty well. It was really interesting. It's a Sky Striker mirror match during the festival that's currently going on. It's the I don't remember, Fusion Link. Yeah, Fusion Link. Um, let's go. So at the time, obviously, I didn't know it was a Sky Striker mirror. They just told me to go first. You'll see in a little bit. I didn't realize it would take so long to load, but yeah, they took my opponent, Durs, made me go first, and kind of whatever. I mean, Sky Striker pre, what's it called? Ace Zero doesn't really do much going first. You don't have reliable ways to search shit, especially if you're in an open engage. I drew Raigeki. Like, what is that? Right here. I was thinking of Shizuku shuffling, but unfortunately they had Valor. Let's pass. Get the Hornet Drones follow up. This is 2 interruptions. Doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. I see this Rhoda. I'm like, alright, it's definitely Striker. It's like 100,000% Sky Striker. It was probably already Sky Striker, but it seals the deal. Yeah, Ray, hold. Yeah, the change of heart feels fucking terrible, but it is what it is. And then here, they normal the Ray, and then they made Camelo. My thought process is, I don't want them to get engage access. And so I decided Widowmaker. Royal Rare, by the way. There was an argument to hold it because if I held it for, say, Kagari or Hayate, probably more likely Kagari, then I'm not going to die from any linkage scenarios. But I don't know what their hand is, right? Maybe they already have things. If they have, honestly, I don't really have an explanation for this. I'm like, hey, you better have it, bro. And I think if I were to do it again, I might consider holding it. And lo and behold, they have it. They're much better than me. But I don't know if it's correct to do this. Like, if you Widow Anchor the Camilla with the argument of let's try to stop them from getting engaged, and if they have engaged, like, it feels bad. But if they don't, they might just, well, they just Hayate, right? Yeah, they just Hayate Kagari. But well, it is what it is. Maybe another should have held that in hindsight. This is kind of like review my chess games a little bit, learning a thing or two. And they summon Hayate, of course. They dump the bros. They have linkage. They have linkage? I literally forgot already. I think they have linkage. So my thought process here is if I Cosmic Cyclone the linkage, I don't die. Obviously, I could use the Hornet Drones to block the Kagari attack. But I want to, if possible, I'd rather use Cosmic Cyclone and have the Hornet Drones next turn for follow up because I only have a Raigeki. And if I use the Hornet Drones for shits and gigs, it's gonna get banished. I don't get it back left with multi-roll. Banish it. That process is if they have instead of Kagari, I don't die. And I have to just fight against another engage. Just one more, theoretically. Hopefully. Right. Engage again. Yeah, multi-roll. Makes sense. If they have the other engage, I probably just lose the game here. But fortunately for me, they don't. So then, the summon Shizuku at end phase. Set a card, end phase. I set a card off of multi-roll. They set a card off their own hand. They had linkage. It was my turn. I'm the best player of all time, so I just draw the engage, right? So I set a card. I set Rigeki. So for multi-roll effect, so now I can't get interrupted. Guy trigger cards can get interrupted because I don't know what they're playing. I don't know, maybe it's like an Ash Blossom or something. Or something Hayate up. real quick. I summon the Hayate off the Hornet Trunks token. I go into battle phase. They activate Widowmaker. They have 3 spell synchron. Right, so I'm like, I kind of don't want them to take. So I Widow Anchor my own Hayate so they don't take. Kind of crazy. Kind of cool. I thought it was cute. So I can continue playing. Obviously, I think engage, right? But this way, I'm not gonna. I can always set another Widow Anchor using engage. Not only that, I can also just see what I'm about to do. Activate engage for Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon. Target the Ray. If they had like Veiler or something, I was gonna lose it. If they did it on the Kagari, it would feel pretty bad. Get back to engage. Activate engage. Activate. Add afterburners, right? Draw a card. I drew just the Cosmic, pretty good. Afterburners, third Shizuku. Put the mech. Multi-roll. Summon Shizuku. Phase. I put this in the wrong order actually. I probably, realistically speaking, because I was gonna set the engage anyway. Activated all 3 of these spells under multi-roll. I should have set first off of multi-roll and then add engage after. Or, you know, it is what it is. I knew that at the time. I was just clicking buttons. I felt in a pretty good position. Their turn. So they lightning storm me. They're considerably better, but change our cannon on the rose because I mean use it or lose it. They have linkage. They use linkage here. It says you control no monsters in your main monster zone. You cannot special summon from the extra deck from the rest of the turn. Blah, 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 right? Also right. Send one other card you control to the graveyard. And if you do, it's an and if you do. So I decided Cosmic, the Lightning Storm. But, so that turns off their linkage. Feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just like lackadaisically thought of that. I wasn't entirely sure it would work out, and then they could surrender. Pretty fun. Obviously, now that I'm looking at it, and I already knew at the time as well, I could have played better. But I thought I did some cute shit here and there. Can't wait for the Sky Striker support to show up in Master Duel as well. With that being said, thanks for watching. Peace.